Object to Ticketmaster. A fan of Taylor Swift. Politicians support new bills to win your support. Sen. Ted Cruz and many liberal Democrats have two things in common, possibly the only two things. They both despise the way sports and concert tickets are sold, particularly the way the majority of them are sold through Ticketmaster, and they both adore Taylor Swift. Or, at the very least, they admit that gaining Swift's backing when she fills stadiums in their states to capacity is a successful strategy for boosting constituent support. Cruz, Sen, Amy Klobuchar, Sen, John Velis, and others have introduced a number of bills over the past few months that aim to reform the ticket selling industry. They do this by referencing Swift's Eras Tour on sale fiasco in November, in which more than 100,000 fans were booted from the online sale queue. Following a Senate subcommittee hearing on Ticketmaster in January, legislators now openly believe that taking a stand against the ticket monopoly and allying themselves with Swift's tens of millions of ardent supporters is a winning strategy. Even their invoices are being named after her. The Taylor Swift concert fiasco helped draw attention to the issue, and there is a growing awareness of it, Cruz tells Billboard, adding that his 12-year-old daughter recently attended an Eras Tour concert. At the time, Ticketmaster said that the online sale had been the target of an unprecedented number of unlawful bot attacks. This assertion, however, did not appease politicians or fans who during a Senate hearing in January instead opted to focus on the monopolistic practices of Ticketmaster and its owner, promoter Live Nation, frequently quoting Swift lyrics in between jabs at the firm. The discourse has slightly evolved since then. Senators and congressmen at the federal and state levels are putting forward solutions to perhaps more manageable problems while politicians continue to scrutinize the concert giant. Klobuchar claims the Department of Justice is looking into Live Nation and Ticketmaster for possible violations of their 2010 consent decree. The Taylor Swift bill, which Rep. Dan Carey and Velis co-sponsored, seeks to end the practice of hidden ticket fees by requiring ticket brokers like Ticketmaster and SeatGeek to publish all fees and costs up front. A comparable law already exists in the state of New York, and Live Nation supports the matter by including it in its own blueprint for proposed legislation. According to Velis, Taylor Swift obviously sells out every show, but she also has this support ecosystem that lends itself to the idea of if you want to do something about this, why not utilize something that's absolutely going to capture the public's attention? However, one source in the touring industry claimed that politicians do not want to be seen supporting Ticketmaster at a time when doing so is smart politics. That political stance may even be preventing legislation on other issues when there is broad public support. Other legislation, such as the 1 cents Richard Blumenthal and Amy Klobuchar presented in April, would restrict exclusive agreements with venues and more specifically target Ticketmaster. In the upcoming weeks, Velis said he and Carey will meet with Ticketmaster executives to discuss their bill. The more a piece of legislation can be strengthened to exclude unforeseen repercussions, the better, claims Velis. Having said that, as it comes to just informing a customer,